Hello, and welcome to the latest episode of On Cue, a magazine show produced by Quincy Access Television and Quincy High School. My name is Connor Byrne, and I'm an intern at Quincy Access Television, and I'll be your host for today's episode. Our first segment today is a tour of Southwest Middle School for incoming 5th graders. This tour shows the rooms where 5th graders will have their classes, as well as other areas such as the cafeteria and the media room. The tour also includes interviews with current 5th graders on what new students may want to know about the school. Let's check it out.
Hello, 4th graders. Welcome to Southwest Middle School's 5th grade wing.
We're happy to show you today. Come on, let's go.
This is Miss Regans,
And she teaches ELA and social studies.
This is Mr. Tenalia's room, aka Mr. T.
He teaches math and science.
This is Miss Madak, and
She teaches math and science.
this is Miss DeVoe, and
She teaches everything.
this is Miss Joyce.
She teaches ELA and social studies. Thank you.
Hi, welcome to the Southwest Middle School front office.
This is where you go to get guidance, see the principal and vice principal, and go to the nurse.
This is the cafeteria. So here we have the tables and the chairs.
Back there is where we have, like when we ever get food, but we really have to sit down first. So when they dismiss us, we got food. So they dismiss us by tables.
Hi. So we're in the cafeteria. The art room's right there. The
Media room is right
there,
behind us.
which is also library.
And then downstairs we have gym class, health, and music.
Hi, I'm JJ Dano.
And I'm Kyler Piper.
Welcome to Southwest Middle School.
And today we're going to be showing you how it's like to be a 5th grader.
Let's go. How would you make friends at Southwest Middle School?
So how I make friends in Southwest Middle School is first I find what are my interests and what are the similar things we like, and we combine our interests and then read it together, play it together, and then that's how I become friends.
I'd make friends at Southwest Middle School by acting nice and being very kind to them.
How is Southwest different from Lincoln Hancock? They're different because Southwest has more opportunities, so you can do different stuff.
There's like more people, and there's like the school is a lot bigger.
The difference between Lincoln Hancock and Southwest is because the stuff is harder and like the subjects are different. Instead of computer, we have engineering and technology and health.
What are some fun things you could do in 5th grade?
Some fun things, maybe recess. It's fun going outside and playing maybe football or just running around in the field.
Probably hang out with your friends and, just have a good time.
It's also fun while eating and talking to friends at lunchtime. It's also fun to get to school early in the morning to talk at breakfast.
What are tickets and how can you earn them?
All you have to do is behave better in class by getting answers right for questions or simply doing stuff good for teachers.
Well, tickets show that you've been good in class and you've been respectful to your peers and your teachers.
Being a good person, showing up on time, doing the right thing, and helping others also.
This video was filmed and edited by myself, Nathan Unsworth, and Adam Mayer. Thanks to Miss Regan for helping us with the making of this video. Our next segment today is a video on the blizzard of 2022. This blizzard took place on January 29th and lasted nearly the whole day. This video provides information on how it affected the different areas of Massachusetts. Let's check it out.
The 2022 blizzard sent snow scattering all across the Northeast. Massachusetts reached up to 31 inches of snow, with the snowfall gradually petering out inland, with New York getting as low as 8 inches, with New Hampshire and Vermont getting between 1 and 2 inches respectively. In Massachusetts, just under 120,000 houses went without power during the storm. This was the 7th largest snowstorm in Boston. Winds reached up to 75 miles per hour, with the highest gusts falling just short of 100 miles an hour. The heaviest snowfall fell to the south and southeast of Boston. 18.5 inches in New Bedford. Between 23.5 and 24 inches across Boston. 24.5 inches in Plymouth. 35.5 inches in Bridgewater. 30.5 inches in Sharon. 30 inches in Quincy. 31 inches in Stoughton. 27 inches in Hanson. 29 inches in Norton. 26 inches in Pembroke. 29.5 inches in Whitman. And 25 inches in Brockton. Luckily for us, there was no state of emergency or travel ban this year, unlike in 2015. During the storm, there were 4 fatalities.
Thanks to Nathan Unsworth and Matt Kopp for filming and editing that video, and also reminded me of that terrible blizzard we had beginning of the year. Our third segment is a trailer of the upcoming film, The Invasion of the Mimes from Hell 2, Return of the Ancient Being. That's a really long name. The footage seen in this trailer was for an assignment to get footage of the Quincy Center train station while also making a short subject. Let's check it out. Wow. I have no idea what I just watched, but I think I saw myself there. Be sure to check out The Invasion of the Mimes from Hell 2, Return of the Ancient Being, coming to a theater near you. Please don't make me read that title again. Our last segment is a collection of PSAs for different holidays that we created.
darkness turns to light. No way you feel alive. You're floating in the air. There's lightness everywhere. Watch the stars turn, signals from another place. See the colors burst, lifting off to outer space. On a new path, waking up, it's not too late. There's no time to waste, we will elevate. Blowing up the blue skies, journey to a new time. We are traveling without gravity, reaching the horizons, we just keep on rising. We are traveling without gravity. Nothing brings us down, 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 nothing brings us down. We are traveling without gravity.
Well, that's all for this episode. Thank you for watching this episode of On Cue, and to see more locally produced programming, please check out channels 8, 9, and 1072, or visit qatv.org. I'm Connor Byrne, and thanks again for watching this episode of On Cue.
Hello, my name is Charles, and I'm gonna be reviewing Birdemic, or Birdemic Shock and Terror, as it's called in other places. Now, I think this is a pretty good movie. I don't know if it's my favorite. It's probably up there, but like I think it's pretty good. The story is about these two people. I think they're together. These two people who unfortunately in their town, the birds start attacking everybody, and they have to survive through places. Now, I think this is a really good movie because the story is kind of simple, but I think it really it gets elevated by stuff that, like, we were asking questions like why are the birds attacking everybody? Like, you don't really know that for a while, and then like it turns out that like gases and like other pollution are like causing the birds to get angry at the humans, which I thought was kind of cool. I think the birds look really nice. It really felt like all the birds were there when they probably weren't, but like I thought the birds were cool. So in my opinion, I think it was very good. It might be scary to some people, but I was very scared by it, but I understand if people are. And I actually thought it was a really good movie. I don't think I'd change anything, but I don't know, maybe they could make the birds less scary or something. But I thought it was pretty good, and that's a review of Birdemic Shock and Terror.
Hello, I'm Jakari Murphy-LeGrant, and I'm going to be doing a review of the show The 100. I decided to do a review on this show because it's my favorite show. I really enjoyed watching it. The 100's about there was a nuclear war going on here at Earth, so it was no longer safe to live on. So the human race decided to go take a spaceship out in space, and they built a whole habitat up there, and they lived there for a few years, and eventually they were running out of stuff they needed to survive up there in space, so they decided to send 100 teenagers down back to Earth to see if it was habitable again. So they picked 100 teenagers. They were actually all teenagers who were part of the Space Juvenile program that they had going up there. So they sent 100 of those juvenile teenagers down to Earth to test it out. I really enjoy the show because there's a lot of stuff going on. There's kind of like the excitement of like, okay, they're going back down to Earth. There's the teenage drama because they are still kids. They still have like a lot of love lives and stuff that happens down there. Then there's like kind of like the sadness because a lot of people do not make it the whole show. There's a lot of scary things, like there's monsters that live there. There are people who were once human who got mutated by the nuclear warfare who also live there. So there's just a lot that goes on, and it's a lot of like different kind of genres and storylines all in one, and it's really fun. One thing that I especially enjoy about this show is how much the characters change and develop throughout. Some of the characters first land on Earth with a like, I don't care attitude, this is boring, and by the end they could be your favorite character, or they could be like the hero of the story. And vice versa, like there could be somebody who goes down there being a really good person, really quiet, really shy, and by the end she's the bad guy of the show, and you're booing her, and she's just doing a lot of bad things. So like there's a lot of character development, and throughout the 8 seasons, a lot of the characters change in different ways. So it's just really fun to watch and root for your characters, and it's just an emotional roller coaster, and that's why I like it.
Hi, this is Angelica, and today we'll be reviewing Gilmore Girls. It's a Netflix TV show that includes a girl that she grew up in a rich household, and she met the love of her life at a young age, and she ended up having a kid at a young age as well. And her parents disliked the fact that she did, so that made her angry, and she felt the need to run away from home. So because of that, she just lived on her own. She raised her baby on her own. But what seemed to be a curse became a blessing. She became best friends with her daughter. It was a really tight relationship. They did mostly everything together. And it's then Rory, which is her daughter, she is a very smart girl. She is very interested in journalism, and she ends up going to Harvard for journalism, and that was her passion, and she ended up going abroad, going around and doing journalism. And as her daughter was making her life, Lorelai, the mother, ended up finding the love of her life and marrying him. And it was a very beautiful story because it's very relatable if you have a close relationship with your mother. It's mostly my comfort show. I watch it whenever I'm sad, and it really uplifts my mood all the time for some reason. It really makes you laugh. There's a lot of episodes that really just make me non-stop laughing. So it's a very good show if you're sad or anything like that.
Hello, I'm Jakari Murphy-LeGrand, and I am here at the Quincy's brand new farmers market. We're going to take a look at it and see what they have to offer. Wow, that was amazing. I got to see all these fine products and learn how they were made, and I got to meet some really nice people. I really would recommend you coming here because a lot of the stuff is organic and nice to use or eat. Thanks for watching.